Messi points to the sky. Ronaldo shouts, Siuuu! But what secrets are hidden behind these iconic celebrations? The stories will surprise you. When Messi points two fingers to the sky, he's not just celebrating a goal. He's honoring the woman who made his entire career possible. His grandmother, Celia, wasn't just a supportive relative. She was a force of nature who literally argued a 4-year-old Messi into his first football match. Picture a small field in Grandoli, Argentina. The players are 1 year older than little Lionel. The coach refuses to let him play, claiming he's too young. But Celia, she wasn't having any of it. Put him in, she told the manager, with fierce determination, and he's going to save the game. And save the game he did. Messi scored not once, but twice against players older than him, a moment that would foreshadow his future legendary status. Messi himself explains his now iconic sky-pointing celebration with heartbreaking simplicity. I'm doing this because I dedicate my goal to my grandmother. She took me to football, but now she can't see how far I've come. Tragically, Celia passed away when Messi was just 10 years old, never witnessing her grandson become a global football icon. Each time he points skyward, it's more than a celebration. It's a moment of pure, unfiltered gratitude to the woman who believed in him when no one else would. Luis Suárez's celebration is a living, breathing tribute to family. 3 fingers kissed, then a touch to his wrist. Each movement tells a story that goes far beyond the football pitch. The 3 fingers represent his 3 children, a direct, intimate connection to his most important role. The wrist kiss? That's for his wife, Sofia, whose name is permanently inked into his skin. It's a celebration that transforms a moment of professional triumph into a deeply personal declaration of love. But Suárez's celebration is more than just a gesture. It's become a global symbol of familial devotion. Young players around the world now imitate this celebration, understanding that for Suárez, football is just a game. Family is everything. Edinson Cavani's arrow celebration is more than just a goal moment. It's a living history lesson. When he mimics drawing a bow and shooting an arrow into the sky, he's not just celebrating, he's telling the story of Uruguay's indigenous Charrúa people. A narrative of resilience and pride that goes far beyond football. The celebration connects directly to Cavani's personal history. When his daughter, India, was born, he chose her name as a direct reference to Uruguay's native people. It's about remembering where we came from, Cavani has explained. Each arrow shot is a reminder of a culture that refused to be forgotten. A people who fought against colonial forces with incredible resilience. What started as a personal tribute has become a global symbol of cultural pride. Football fans worldwide now recognize Cavani's celebration as more than just a goal moment. It's a statement about identity, heritage, and the power of remembering one's roots. Moh Salah Sujood celebration is more than just a moment of religious devotion. It's a powerful bridge between sport, faith, and cultural understanding. When Salah drops to his knees after scoring, he transforms a football pitch into a platform for global dialogue. The Sujood, an Islamic prayer position, is Salah's way of giving thanks, but it's become so much more than a personal ritual. In a world often divided by misunderstandings about religion, Salah's celebration, it's become a moment of unexpected connection. Millions of fans from all backgrounds witness an act of pure, humble gratitude. I want to show my faith to the world, Salah has said. But he's done more than just show his faith, he's humanized it. His celebration breaks down barriers, showing that religious expression can be beautiful, powerful, and universal. Young Muslims around the world, they see themselves represented, while fans from other backgrounds gain a moment of insight into Islamic culture. What started as a personal moment of thanksgiving has become a global phenomenon. Salah doesn't just score goals, he builds bridges. With each sujood, he challenges stereotypes, promotes understanding, and reminds us that beneath the jersey, each player is a human with depth, belief, and a story to tell. Bebeto's baby-rocking celebration isn't just a moment in football history, it's a global symbol of fatherhood that transcended the sport. During the 1994 World Cup quarter-final against the Netherlands, Bebeto did something unprecedented. He turned a crucial goal into a celebration of new life. 2 days before the match, his wife had given birth to their son, Matheus. In the midst of the World Cup's intense pressure, Bebeto chose to share his personal joy with the world as he rocked an imaginary baby on the sideline. His teammates, Romario and Mazinho, quickly joined in, creating a moment that would be remembered far longer than the match itself. The celebration became so iconic that players around the world began to imitate it. It wasn't just a goal celebration anymore, it was a universal language of love, showing that athletes are human beings with lives and emotions that extend far beyond the pitch. Robert Lewandowski's celebration is a testament to the purest form of love, a father's connection with his child. When he bumps his fist together across his chest, he's not just celebrating a goal, he's honoring a moment from his daughter, Clara's childhood. When Clara was 2 years old, she would hold her hands in this specific position. Lewandowski, captivated by her innocence, began to imitate the gesture. What started as a private moment between father and daughter has now become one of the most recognizable celebrations in world football. "My daughter inspired this," Lewandowski has said. "It's a way to keep her close, even when I'm on the pitch, thousands of miles from home." In a sport often criticized for its distance from genuine emotion, Lewandowski's celebration, it's a powerful reminder that athletes are first and foremost human. Kylian Mbappe's celebration of crossing his arms and looking into the distance started as a personal moment with his younger brother, but it's quickly become one of the most recognizable celebrations in modern football. When Mbappe first did the celebration during a UEFA Champions League quarter-final while at Monaco, few knew its origin. But as he continued to use it, fans worldwide began to imitate the gesture. Now it's instantly associated with one of football's brightest stars. The celebration originated from FIFA video game sessions with his younger brother. One day, his brother paused the game and challenged Mbappe to use this specific celebration during a real match. True to his word, Mbappe debuted the gesture in a high-stakes European match, and the football icon was born. What started as a private joke between brothers has now become a global phenomenon. Young players in playgrounds, amateur leagues, and professional stadiums, they've all adopted the Mbappe arm cross. It's more than a celebration. It's a cultural touchstone that represents a new generation of footballers who aren't afraid to show personality. Cristiano Ronaldo's celebration isn't just a moment. It's a psychological masterpiece that has become a global phenomenon. The mid-air pirouette, the thunderous Siuuu, isn't just a celebration, it's a carefully crafted personal brand. The origins of this iconic celebration, they trace back to Real Madrid, where Ronaldo transformed it from a simple goal celebration into a global trademark. What most people don't realize is that the Siuuu is more than just a sound, it's a calculated psychological weapon. In interviews, Ronaldo has described it as a pure expression of joy. But football psychologists, they see something deeper. It's a moment of absolute self-belief, a declaration to the world that says, "I'm here, I'm unstoppable." The mid-air spin, well, that adds a layer of athletic showmanship, a reminder of his superhuman physical abilities. It isn't just a celebration, it's a psychological warfare tactic. It demoralizes opponents, energizes teammates, and turns every goal into a Cristiano Ronaldo moment. Young players around the world now imitate this celebration, turning it into a global cultural phenomenon that transcends football. When Paul Pogba first introduced the dab into football, he wasn't just celebrating a goal, he was importing an entire cultural language. Originating in Atlanta's hip-hop scene, the dab represented youth culture, confidence, and rebellion. Pogba's first high-profile dab during his return to Manchester United was more than a dance move, it was a statement. Here was a young black footballer bringing hip-hop culture into the traditionally conservative world of European football. Each dab was a micro-rebellion, challenging how athletes should behave. The celebration became a global phenomenon. Children who knew nothing about football were doing the dab. For Pogba, it was deeper than dance. It was a way to stay connected to his roots, to express joy, and to challenge the rigid expectations of professional sports. Erling Haaland's Lotus pose celebration is anything but typical. In a sport known for wild, explosive moments, Haaland chooses tranquility. When most players would jump, scream, or slide, he sits, perfectly still, perfectly calm. The celebration isn't just a quirk, it's a window into Haaland's unique psychology. In interviews, he's explained that meditation, it helps him find calm in the most intense moments. "Football is chaos," he once said. "My celebration is about finding peace within that chaos." What started as a personal ritual has become one of the most intriguing celebrations in modern football. Fans and players alike are fascinated by a striker who celebrates goals with the composure of a Zen master. It's a celebration that says more about Haaland's mental approach than any wild gesture ever could. Football celebrations are more than just moments of joy. They're personal stories, cultural statements, and windows into the souls of players we love. Now it's your turn. Which celebration hit you the hardest? Drop a comment below with your favorite story. And tell us, which player's celebration should we break down in our next video? Your vote decides our next deep dive. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. The streets are waiting.